So this is of Department of Maths, GIT Belgavi. As we are battling through COVID-19 crisis, I wish to present some material for your use. The title is Permutation Combinations. We will see some examples followed by some divisibility examples. Although the weight of this topics is not there, but to get higher rank and to score more and more, to have better options for engineering colleges, always it is preferred to give attention to such examples also and try to get full marks in such sections also. So let us look at the first example. How many ways 21 English books and 19 Hindi books will be placed in a row so that no two Hindi books will be together? So as you know, permutation combinations are freely used and they have a lot of applications. Permutations are arrangements only, whereas combinations are selections. So in this case, it is mentioned that it is permutation because it is placed in a row, and it is known as linear permutation. So first thing is, there are 21 English books, and just place them as 1, 3, 5, 7, 19, etc. up to 21. Now obviously, in between there will be 20 places, and before and after will be 2 places. That's why there will be 22 places. But even though there are 22 places, only 19 Hindi books are to be arranged. Hence, the value is 22C19. So see here, the problem appears to be permutation problem, but it involves the combination because selection of Hindi books is required. 40 only can be arranged. Hence, 19 have to be adjusted among these 22 slots. That's why the answer is 1540. Option is A. Next. This is another interesting example. A car will hold 2 in the front seat and 2 in the rear seat. If among 7 persons, 3 can drive, then the number of ways in which the car can be filled is, there are these 4 options: 200, 400, 450 and 360. First of all, the car has capacity 4 only, so we will not be misguided by the word filled, because it is tempted to go for 7, but it is not, that is not the thing. It is 4, that is we have to remember. Then drivers are there, 3 drivers, hence the choice for one driver is 3, means 3C1. So one driver is required. Now remaining 3 can be selected out of the remaining 6 because one driver is gone. So remaining 6 are there, so you can select any 3. So here the answer is 120 into 3. So the answer is 360, that is D. So here also you can see it is a sort of direct problem, provided you know that can be filled as not such a not meaning as such, because 7 is there does not mean that 7 have to be filled. Only 4 have to be filled, 2 in front and 2 in rear. The next example. Next example. Yes. This is okay. This is exactly not on permutation combination. We can say it is on induction. So for all n belongs to n, n plus 2, n plus 4, n plus 6 is a multiple of. Always on induction, there is not much option also as an answer as well as question also, because the induction is a general formula. Only thing is the least value, that is natural number 1, what is satisfying that we have to see, and the lowest factor in this is n plus 2. That's why 3 is the obvious answer. So normally the questions are asked like this only. So you have to be very sharp and fast in this, because the least value is important. 1 is the least value, and that value is to be substituted, and that will come as a multiple. That's why this is a multiple of 3. So this is also simple example, and many times such examples are repeated in CET. Next. Yes, this is the permutation combination problem. The last one was on induction. The total number of 9-digit numbers which have all different digits is 10 factorial, 9 factorial, 9 into 9 factorial, D is 10 into 10 factorial. So we have to find the total number of 9-digit numbers. All the digits are different, so there is no repetition like 1, 1, 2, 2, etc. First of all, the first place has 9 choices, 1 to 9, because the 9-digit number cannot come with 0. It is not counted as a digit, so it will become 8-digit number. So the first thing is 9 is sure, first place is fixed. Now immediately after that, how many places are there? 8 places are there. Hence, how many numbers are left? Now 0 can be taken, which gives you 9p8, because earlier 0 was not allowed. Now 0 can be taken. So therefore there are 9p8 ways of doing it. So when you multiply by the fundamental principle of counting, you get it as NP as 9 into 9 factorial, because 9p8 is also 9 factorial. So this way such examples also will come. The next example is very similar, slightly different. Next. Yes, Very similar example, but see the data. 4-digit even numbers are to be formed using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 6, 7. There is no 5 in it. And again they have given that number is not, if no number is repeated or there is no repetition of numbers. Options are 123, 180, 189 and 187. Always remember, prime numbers do not have any role to play in such countings. Obviously, because in countings normally we have multiplications, whether it's permutation or combination. Of course, combination itself or permutation only, some sort of permutation with no repetition. Hence, if there are prime numbers, immediately you have to ignore them. So whichever is prime among this, you have to ignore. Probably the last one is a prime number. Now, first of all, we are finding 4-digit even numbers. So remember, if it is an even number, the last digit should be 246. As per 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, there is no 5. The last digit has to be 246. So first of all, we have fixed the unit place with 3. The last digit means coming from right side. Then we have the 10th place. So immediately after unit place, there is a 10th place. So that has 5 choices. Correct? Because out of 6, 1 is gone. Remaining 100th will have 4 choices. And the 1000th place will have 3 choices. Simply multiply by the product formula, which gives the answer 3 into 5 into 4 into 3, which makes it 180. So the answer is B, 180. So here also you can see the question is easily manageable, provided you notice that if it is even number, the last digit has to be 2, 4 or 6 as per this set. Means in general it is even number, then only it is divisible by 2. Next, here another permutation problem, and this is in terms of circular permutation. So as you know, in circular permutation there is slight difference because the number of permutations go one less, because you know that in circular permutation, if all the places are changed by one shift, means just push them by one place, then they will remain the same. So you cannot distinguish ABC because it will still remain as ABC. Only the place is different, but the order remains same. So the question is the number of ways in which 11 members of a committee at a round table are to be seated so that president and secretary are always together. So remember here, one pair is always together. You can fix them as 1, 2, and remaining you can say 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So first thing is the president and secretary will count it as one person. Remaining you will have 9. So there will be 11 minus 2, 9 factorial ways of for arranging 9. So we have to leave those two together as together. That's why it is 11 minus 2 factorial. Normally it is 10 factorial, but it is 2 together, that's why it is 11 minus 2 factorial, that is 9 factorial. Now you know that those two persons also can be just swapped ABBA, hence that can be done in 2 ways, that is 2 factorial ways, and the answer goes as 9 factorial into 2, that is C is the right option. So here also you can see, if you make out very quickly what is there and how you have to proceed, then there will not be any problem, and it is far easier example because only 2. 2 is the least one can have for togetherness. You can have 3, 4 and so on. Accordingly the numbers can be changed. So what I feel is you should try 1 or 2 examples like that only by changing this 11 to 6 or 11 to 15 and making it 3 together, 4 together, etc. for your practice. That will be a better option for you. Next. Yes, this is on divisibility. 1 or 2 examples I am saying, talking about because we get one rare question in CET for divisibility. The remainder obtained when 5:99 is divided by 13 is. So remember, the focus should be on 13 because that is the number which is dividing something. So the remainder will come according to 13. So anything close to 13 is fine. If 13 is there, fine. 26 is there, is fine. 39 is there, it is fine. So think about that. Always you have to think in that direction. What is close to 13 for 5? And the closest one comes is 25 because 5 square only is close to 13. The first one is gone because it is less than 13. So what you do is just split this 5:99 as 5 into 5:98 quickly and quickly make it 49. Write it as 26 minus 1. As soon as you get a binomial expansion with the second term plus 1 or minus 1, you know last term is either minus 1 or plus 1. That's why it makes it so easy. And it is any power. If it is any power, the 26 will keep on coming in all the terms. You remember very well. You know the binomial expansion x plus a raised to n. Accordingly, every term will keep coming with 26 power. So all the terms are divisible by 13 because 26 is there. Now what happens when you do so? See, this minus 1 is to 49 becomes minus 1. Minus 1 into 5 is minus 5. Minus 5 remains. Now because it is negative and we cannot say 13 divides minus 5, just add and subtract 13. So when you do so, this 13 minus 5, 8 minus 5, this will get, we can add and subtract 13 to get 8 as the remainder. We can add and subtract 13 to get as the remainder. Why 13? Because we are multiplying, we are finding the divisibility by 13. That's why we have to add and subtract. So you get this same value as minus 5 as 13 minus, what is that? Minus 8 plus 13. Hence, we get it as 8 as the remainder. Hence, B is the right option. So this way, any other number is given, you can try. Some other power may be there. Accordingly, you have to proceed. What you have to see is what is dividing. Accordingly, manage that power of 5, whatever number is there. 13 is there, that's why 26 is close, that's why we are going for 5 raised to square, right? So that's why it is 5 raised to square, and that is written as 26 minus 1. The next example is also very similar. The remainder obtained when 9 raised to 57 is divided by 5. So now see the number 5 and 9 is there. You have to immediately think about 9 and 5 relation, 1 less. So whenever something is divisible by 5, it is divisible by 10 also. So immediately when you look at 9, 10 should come to your mind. Don't think about 5. Simple. It can be applied for any pair of numbers. 9 is very close to 5 in that sense because it is 5 into 2 minus 1. So what we will do is simply write it as 10 minus 1 raised to 57. Now when you write 10 minus 1 raised to 57, again this will be split into 10 into some number, it should be SOME, some number, minus 1, again minus 1 raised to 57 is minus 1. That's why again you can see we want to achieve 5. So what we just do is we add 4 and get 4 to get 4 as the remainder. To get 4, we add 4 and subtract 4. So this way minus 5 will come here and that will be divisible, but plus 4 will remain and we will get 4 as the remainder. Hence A is the right option. So I request you to try similar examples on your own, use Calc and verify your answer so that you need not ask anybody or consult anybody. Next. This is also very straightforward example. It is basically on induction, but I have taken it under divisibility. So we have 10 raised to n plus 3 into 4 raised to n plus 2 plus 5, and we want to know what it is divisible by. 7, 5, 9, 17. Quickly put n is equal to 1. I have been telling you, these all problems related with n are corresponding to natural numbers. Hence 1 is the least value, and hence 1 is the only thing which will decide everything. That's why again you put n is equal to 1. Quickly find 10 plus 3 into 4 raised to 3 plus 5, that will become 207, and which is only divisible by 9. Hence the right option is C. So that's all we had here to discuss. Some problems on permutation combination where there is a lot of variety, and although there is not much, there are not many examples coming for the CET, but I expect that you prepare that also properly so that even your ranking goes higher and you get better colleges. I wish all the best for your upcoming CET exams, and just wait and hope that everything goes normal within few days. Thanks.